What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Let me just check some things, make sure that we are good to go. I have the stream open in another tab, so I want to make sure it's looking all right. What's going on, everybody? Let me just give a few minutes for some other people to hop on in here, make sure everyone knows that the stream is live. If you're in the chat, let me know how the volume sounds. Let me know how the picture looks. Just if anything is going wrong, be sure to let me know. So the Avengers Endgame trailer. The only word I can use to describe it was absolute epicness. I assume that everyone that's going to be watching this has already seen the trailer, I'm sure. So if you haven't, just so you know, spoiler warning for the Avengers Endgame trailer. I mean, not that there wasn't that much spoilers in it anyways, but the trailer was just absolute epicness. It was this awesome call to arms with all the Avengers. Like, we just watched all these people die, and now we have to do something about this. We owe it to them. And it was just this big rallying cry, and it was just awesome. I loved it. And I went online on YouTube and I watched some other people's reactions to it, and the consensus is everyone's hype. Everyone's hype is through the roof. We're ready to go. We want to see Endgame, ready for April. So, if you're watching in the chat, thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you hit up that chat. Let me know what you guys thought about Avengers Endgame. Let me know what you guys thought if you're watching in the replay in the comments down below. Because to me, this trailer was just everything we could have hoped for and more. We'll try to turn the volume up a little bit because it doesn't seem like that is high enough. There we go. All right, so Endgame trailer. I think the one question that came to my mind when I watched this trailer was, what are the Avengers going to do? Because they keep on saying, like, oh, we owe it to everyone that isn't in this room. We owe it to them all to do this. But they never really said what they're going to do. So I'm like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? So if you're watching, hit me up in the chat. Let me know, what do you think they're going to do? If you're watching the replay, jump down in the comments. What do you think the Avengers are going to do? Here are some theories that I have, though. One, the obvious one, is they're going to travel to the planet that Thanos is on, and they're going to go and fight Thanos again. That's the obvious one. That's what everyone's probably thinking, is they're going to go and fight Thanos. But then I got to thinking, like, would Thanos really want to fight? Because think about it. Thanos accomplished his goal. He did what he wanted to do. He wiped out half the universe. He's done. He's not going to want to fight anymore. So what are they going to do? And I was just sitting there thinking about it. And another thought that came to my mind was, are they going to go travel back in time? Back to before Thanos did the snap? So they fight him then? I thought maybe that was a good possibility. And here's another one that they could be going to do. They could be going to steal the Infinity Stones. They could be going to steal the Infinity Stones from Thanos to reverse what he did. And in order to do that, they might have to fight through Thanos to get to the Infinity Stones, stuff like that. I thought that would be a pretty interesting thing if they were going to do that. But anyways, hit me up down in the comments. Hit me up in the chat. What do you guys think the Avengers are going to do? But back to the trailer for me. So my favorite moments from this trailer, I loved the flashbacks in the beginning, where they went through Iron Man, they went through Captain America, the first Avenger, they went through the first Thor. And I loved, like, the color grading with it, where it was like selective and only the red showed and everything else was black and white. It really hit me. It really hit me that, wow, this has been going on for 10 years. We've been seeing movie after movie and struggle after struggle, and all the hurts and pain that these people have suffered is just like, it's been going on for 10 years. And now we're at the culmination of that. So, like, those flashbacks really put you in the mood. It really shows you what this was all about. So that was one of my favorite moments. I loved the scene where they go through each of them saying whatever it takes. They had Cap saying it. They had Black Widow say it. They had Hawkeye or Ronan say it. And then they ended it with Tony saying it. And I thought that was awesome. It showed you the unity of the team, because they were all like, whatever it takes. We're all in this together. We're all going to do whatever it takes. So let's go do it. Which brings me back to, what are they going to do? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. But jump down in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought your favorite scene was. Because here's my favorite scene. And I'm sure it's the same as everybody else's. The scene where they're all walking like badasses through the hangar wearing the new suits. That's my absolute favorite scene from that trailer. Because first of all, even though the suits were leaked earlier, we didn't know that was actually what they were going to wear. We didn't know that it was real. We thought it was all fake. We thought, oh, that's not true, well, whatever. But it turned out to be real. And it caught me completely off guard. I was like, oh, if you watched my reaction, you saw how I reacted to it. I was like, oh my God, what? So I loved those new suits. Definitely got me hyped. I can't wait to see them all wearing it. And then that brings me to something. What are those new suits for? What are the new suits for? Why are they wearing them? What were they made for? Like, are they just uniforms, or do they have a purpose behind them? So I got to thinking, and I thought, well, one, the new suits could be for space travel, because like I said, they could be going to Thanos. They could be going to fight him. So maybe they're like spacesuits for the Avengers. That seemed the most likely. But another thought that crossed my mind was, what if they're for time travel? What if they're for going back in time? Because like I said, one of the possibilities, they're going to go back in time to before Thanos does the snap and try to stop him then. So maybe those suits are for time travel? I don't know. Maybe that's what it could be for. And then someone said something online that caught my attention. And it was, what if the suits are for traveling into the quantum realm? What if the suits are like Ant-Man's suit, where you can where it protects your body from like the rigors and the stress of shrinking down? What if those suits are like that and they're actually going into the quantum realm? There's a thought. I thought that would have been pretty cool. But then, of course, why are they going to the quantum realm? What's in the quantum realm? Maybe Ant-Man found something in the quantum realm that can help them against Thanos. Oh, my God. Help them against Thanos. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But I thought those were some of the things I thought the new suits are for. Anyways, I want to hear what you guys think. Jump into the chat over on the side. Jump down in the comments if you're watching on the replay. Let me know, what do you guys think the new suits are for? Either way, they look awesome. Either way, they look like absolute badasses in those suits. I can't wait to see that on the big screen. Can't wait. Can't wait to see Captain Marvel in there with all the Avengers. Because that was another one of my favorite scenes from the trailer, was when Captain Marvel and Thor were like having their stare down. They were like, all right, what's it going to be? Who's the most powerful Avenger? Because you got to admit, after watching Thor in Infinity War, he could probably give Captain Marvel a run for her money. Like, come on now. Come on now. We saw what Thor did in Wakanda. Like, come on now. Because think about this. Thor with Stormbreaker actually beat the Infinity Gauntlet. Remember in Infinity War when Thanos unleashed that huge blast from all the Infinity Stones at Thor, and Thor just threw Stormbreaker right into Thanos through that blast? So technically, Stormbreaker beat all the Infinity Stones. He just didn't go for the head, which is what he should have done. But I think Thor and Captain Marvel, they're actually pretty evenly matched. Because even though like the Russos and Kevin Feige described her as like the Superman of the Marvel Universe, and she's supposed to be the most powerful being, and she's going to go and save the day and fight Thanos, I really think that Thor is the strongest Avenger. That's just my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Thor is the strongest Avenger? Do you think it's Captain Marvel? Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so at this time, I'm going to put this forward to an open discussion. I want to hear what you guys have to think about the Avengers Endgame trailer. So if you're watching the live stream, jump into the chat. I want to hear your thoughts on this trailer. Don't be shy now. Everyone, throw your thoughts in the chat. Let's all talk about this as a group. If you're watching on the replay, jump down to the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'll be sure to reply to all your comments. And this volume still seems really low. Let me see if I can adjust this here. Give me uno momento. Uno momento, por favor. Let's see, is that better? Is that better? I think that's better. All right. So while we're waiting for some thoughts on what you guys think about Avengers Endgame, I just got to say, man, like this journey from Iron Man way back when, I forget what it was, like 2008 or something like that, 2008, 2007, Iron Man came out. We've been doing this for a decade. A decade. Like, just think about that for a second. 10 years worth of movies, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe is now the biggest movie franchise in history. You can't argue with me on that. MCU is the biggest franchise in history. Without a doubt. Look at all that they've done. Look at the polarized. Look at all the polarized opinions they've created. Because every single Marvel movie that has come out, it hasn't been bad. Just think about that for a second. Some have been better than others, but Marvel really hasn't produced a bad movie yet. Just think about that. Think about how hard that is. Like, how many movies do they have now? They have, like, what? We're going on, like, 20 movies now, right? I don't even want to take the time to try to count through them. But we're going on, like, 20 movies that Marvel has come out with. And it's been crazy that all of them have actually turned out to be good for the most part. So once again, if you're watching this stream, jump in the chat. Let me know what you guys thought about the Avengers Endgame trailer. Jump down in the comments if you're watching on the replay. I'll be sure to reply to you guys. And we got one from Red Brick 777. If Captain America dies, how do you think he will die? Oh, that's a good one. If Captain America dies, here's how I want it to go, first of all. Oh my God, my voice. Give me a second. Here's how I want it to go, first of all. I want Captain America to go out fighting Thanos. That's obvious. Because from watching Avengers Infinity War, and we saw that Captain America was actually able to hold Thanos back for a couple of seconds. I thought that was incredible, an incredible feat of strength. So I want Captain America to go out fighting Thanos. And if he doesn't go out fighting Thanos, I want him to go out protecting Tony. I want Captain America to sacrifice himself so that Tony can live. That's how I think Captain America should die. So either fighting Thanos or protecting Tony. That just to see that moment on the big screen where like everything is just, they're forgetting their past. They're forgetting their differences. Cap is stepping up and he's just like, nope, Tony, you can't die. There's a reason that you had to live and we're going to make sure that you stay alive. And Cap sacrifices himself. So good question, Red Brick. That's how I think Captain America should die if he dies, which I don't know if he will. I don't know if he will. Which brings us to another good one. Who do you think is going to die, everybody? If you're watching in the chat, jump in the chat, comment section down below. I'll be sure to reply to you guys. Who do you think is going to die in this movie? Who do you think is going to die? I think it's going to be Cap, without a doubt. Definitely Cap is going to die. Maybe Thor. I thought Thor was a good one. He probably won't survive. I thought Nick Fury. Maybe Nick Fury doesn't come back after being dusted. You never know. Another good one would be Ronan. If Hawkeye goes and like just attacks Thanos for what happened to his family. Because, hey, let's be honest. Ronan's family has to have been dusted. There's no way that he would turn like, you just look at his face in the trailer. In the trailer, he has the look of just an anguished man. Like, his family had to have been dusted. And we have another one in the chat. We have Allie, who says, if Cap does die, which I think is a given, I just want his final scene to be him having that dance with Peggy. That would be absolutely awesome. Yeah, that would definitely hit me. That would hit me right in the feels. Without a doubt, Allie. Absolutely. And we got another one. We got Billy, who thinks Cap will die. Yeah, I think so too. Tony may just retire and just have a baby and whatnot. I like that. Not sure about anybody else. Yeah. I'm not sure how Tony and Pepper are going to work out. Because if I'm going to be honest, I actually feel that Tony is going to die. I feel that Tony isn't going to make it. Even though Captain America, even though Cap is probably going to sacrifice himself for him, even though Doctor Strange sacrificed everybody for Tony. Just think about that. I mean, I still think it's all going to be for naught, and I think Tony's going to die. Because Marvel is moving away from those original Phase 1 Avengers. They're moving away from them. They're introducing new people like Black Panther, like Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel. They're introducing all these new people. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to move away from the Phase 1 Avengers and start moving closer to the Phase 2, Phase 3 Avengers, just to give them more of a spotlight. Or Tony could die and Pepper already be pregnant. I can see that happening because we got a little tease of that in Infinity War. You know, Tony was saying, "Oh, I dreamed that you were pregnant." And Pepper was like, "No, I'm not pregnant." Maybe she actually is. And then we end up getting to see Tony Stark's kid flying around in an Iron Man suit. I think that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Because I like a legacy continuing on. Because let's be honest, out of all the Avengers, Tony is probably the one. Oh, excuse me. Tony is probably the one that has a legacy to live for. Like he has his father who owned the Stark Industries. He has Pepper. He has Rhodey. He has himself. Just think about all the stuff that Iron Man has influenced. Iron Man is the one that set this chain going. You know, all that way back when in 2008 when we got Iron Man and he introduced himself. You know, he said, "I am Iron Man," and that set everything in motion. Then everything else happened. Captain America got, thawed out of the ice. S.H.I.E.L.D. started, dabbling into power people, this and that. And then Thanos started getting the Infinity Stones and had Thor arriving on Earth. Once Tony introduced himself as Iron Man, the chain reaction just started going. So Tony definitely has the greatest legacy to live for. He's undoubtedly, he's the leader of the Avengers, without a doubt. So if he does end up dying in Endgame, it's going to be a big hit. So awesome stuff, guys. Let me know what else you guys think is going to happen in Endgame. Yeah. I agree. I don't want Tony to die. Don't get me wrong. I don't want him to die. I hope he just retires. Settles down with Pepper, goes back to running his business, leaves the Avengers to leaves the world saving to all the new guys. I hope that he does that, but I can't see him doing that. Because think about it. Tony has had ample opportunity to retire over and over again in Iron Man 2. Know what I mean? Like his heart thingy was going. He could have stopped being Iron Man right there because Iron Man was making it worse. So if he had just stopped being Iron Man right there, he probably could have made himself better. But he didn't stop. Instead, he found a new way to keep going. In Iron Man 3, he trashed all the suits that he made, got the arc reactor removed and all the shrapnel taken out of his body. He could have retired right then and there after Iron Man 3. That's actually what I thought was going to happen, if I'm going to be honest. But he didn't. He kept going. So I don't see him just settling down and retiring. I see him fighting through to the very bitter end. And we got Talking with Jay Springett. I see Captain America staying in the past with his wife, Tony sacrificing himself for the Avengers, and the announcement of his baby with Pepper. He does it for him. He does it for them. I see. Okay, that would be pretty cool, Jay. That'd be interesting if Captain America, like if they do end up doing time travel, Captain America ends up staying back there with Peggy. That'd be interesting. That'd be an interesting turn of events. I'd like that. And then Tony being the one to sacrifice himself. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. And then he still has the baby. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I like that, Jay. That's good thinking. Billy once again says, "What if the snap didn't happen?" What? And it's just Thanos controlling our reality with the reality stone. Dude, that is probably the most mind-fucking comment I've ever heard. Oh my gosh. Imagine that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think that's the case. I think that, why would Thanos do that, first of all? I don't think he would do that. I don't think that's the case, but that would be a crazy turn of events if this all of a sudden Thanos is just like, "Bitch, I didn't even do it yet." That'd be interesting. Let's see. What else? Who do you guys think is not going to come back after getting dusted? Who do you guys think is not going to get dusted? Okay, we got Iron Man. It just says compare Cap suit in first trailer and second trailer. It's a little bit different if we're talking about just the Captain America suit or we're talking about the Avengers suit. Because the Avengers suit is freaking awesome. Talking with Jay once again says, a lot of people saying Captain Marvel will be taking over Thor's position because he dies in this movie. I hope not. I agree. Yeah, Jay, I don't want Thor to die in this movie. I don't want Thor to die. I want Captain Marvel to keep on doing what Captain Marvel does and just leave Thor doing what Thor does because they're both so powerful. Berserk Wolf. Who do you think will die in Endgame? Definitely Cap. Cap is probably going to die. Probably Tony. I don't want Tony to die. I don't want anybody to die, but probably Tony. Maybe Thor. Maybe, because he seems to be the only one that can really fight with Thanos at this moment in time. So maybe Thor. Nebula. I think Nebula is going to die. Who else? Ronan or Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye is probably going to die because of what Thanos did to his family. Because let's be honest, Ronan's family was dusted. So he probably is going to, go all in on Thanos, and he's probably not going to make it. We got Iron Man, Desaneth again, saying first one is Winter Soldier suit, second one is a normal suit. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely different. I don't know which one I like better, though. Z Play Gaming, what's up, dude? It is definitely going to be Iron Man. Yeah, I definitely see him dying. Berserk Wolf thinks Rocket Raccoon is going to die. Ooh. I actually forgot that Rocket, I'm going to be honest, I forgot Rocket was in this movie because we just got the one little shot of him in the trailer. We're not getting a lot of Rocket. We're not getting a lot of Rocket in the advertising for this movie. Daniel Borges says, "Hi, Stevie. What's up, dude? You're from Brazil. Well, what's up? Thank you for watching. Do you think Cap can in some way stay in the past with Peggy, or do you think he will definitely die?" First of all, Daniel, your English is awesome, so don't say sorry for bad English because I understand what you're saying. If they end up doing time travel, I definitely think Cap will be tempted. Like he might stay in the past with Peggy because, let's be honest, Peggy is the love of Cap's life. So he's going to want to stay with her. If he doesn't stay in the past, then he's going to die. If he doesn't stay in the past, he'll die. Berserk Wolf, maybe War Machine? Maybe, yeah. I feel like they would make War Machine die if they're trying to keep us happy. Because let's be honest, if War Machine dies, we'll be sad, but not as sad as if it was Cap or Tony or Thor. Or like Black Widow. We'll be sad, but not as sad. So if they make War Machine die, it's kind of like, oh man, Rhodey's dead. Talking with Jay, I think Marvel are teasing Tony's death a bit too much, though. So maybe it's another big gun like Scarlet Witch or Captain America. Yeah, they did tease Tony's death in Infinity War because, let's be honest, who among us, when Thanos stabbed Tony, who among us didn't go no? I definitely did. I still flinch whenever Thanos stabs Tony to this day. So they have been teasing his death a lot, but that makes it all the more likely that he'll probably die, if I'm being honest. Yellow Fellow, I can see Nebula dying in this film. Yep. Same thing with Ronan. I think she's going to want revenge for the death of Gamora. She's going to go all in at Thanos, and then Thanos is just going to be like, bitch. Billy, I want to see the scene where Nebula, Scott, Rhodey, Carol, and Rocket are down, and we have a similar scene to the first Avengers with the original 6 forming a circle or something. Dude, stop giving me nerd feels. Oh my God, that'd be absolutely amazing. That'd be awesome. See, Play Gaming, maybe Rocket leaves because he's afraid of dying. I don't think Rocket's going anywhere. Because look at this, ready? Groot died. Groot got dusted. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, my laptop is about to die, so I'm going to go grab the charging cable real quick. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't die on me, laptop. Don't die on me. Saved it. Okay, here we go. Where was I? Rocket leaves because he's afraid of dying. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen because, look, Groot got dusted, so Rocket's going to go all ham. Iron Man DeSantis says, where is it? Oh, there is a teasing done in both trailers about Cap with Peggy. First one is the compass. Second one is her voice in the trailer, so he might stay. Truth. Truth. I can see him staying. Berserk Wolf, you know what I hope for? The beginning of Endgame. Yeah. Mukund Kumar. What you think about India? India's cool. India's cool. I like India. Kaylee B. Refave video reactor Steam. Not quite sure what you're trying to say, but if you're saying I'm your favorite reactor, thank you. Red Brick. What if War Machine and Captain Marvel have a thing together just like in the comics? That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. I would not mind that at all. Kaylee B. Red Brick. That would be awesome. Yes, it would. Mukund asks why don't they show Thanos? I would say they don't show Thanos because he accomplished his mission. He did what he set out to do, and he's done. He's resting now. He doesn't want to fight anymore. Stream. I hate autocorrect. You're my favorite reactor who reacts to shit. LOL. All right, Kaylee. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Berserk Wolf. I'm hoping for the Stan Lee Marvel Studios intro like in Captain Marvel. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Without a doubt, they'll do that. Without a doubt. Billy of Siwa. What if there was a post-credit scene of Kang or Galactus opening up? Well, that would certainly be a turn of events. I'd say out of the two of them, I want it to be Galactus. If we're choosing Kang or Galactus, Galactus, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Iron Man, again, I bet they will start with Hawkeye's scene with his daughter training. From the trailer? Yeah, there were a couple of different ways that I thought the Avengers Endgame was going to open. One is, like you said, with Hawkeye training his daughter. But two, there was a scene in one of the other trailers where Thor looked like he was walking on the planet that Thanos was resting. So I'm thinking Infinity War might open with Thor going to Thanos and them having a fight and Thor barely escaping with his life. That might happen. Dimitar, I'm sorry if I put your name. I'm so sorry if I can't pronounce your name. Am I the only one who saw Punisher? You saw Punisher? Where did you see Punisher? Oh, are you not talking about it in the trailer, or are you talking about the Netflix show? I thought you meant in the trailer. If you mean in the trailer, Dimitar, where did you see Punisher in the trailer? If you mean the Netflix show, no, I've seen the Netflix show, Punisher. All right, Berserk Wolf, I'll see you later, pal. Daniel says, about my previously question, I think someone will have a problem with returning to the present, and I can't talk for some reason. He will volunteer to stay in the person's place, staying in the past forever. I can see that happening. Cap would definitely do that. Iron Man. Thor, maybe in Wakanda, so you can't say Titan. That's true. In the trailer. You saw him in the trailer? For real? I didn't. Now I got to go back and watch it. Man, Yellow Fellow. I'm betting that they have a scene where they start to lose pretty badly and Tony has a flashback to his vision in Age of Ultron and starts to freak out. Oh, boy. Yeah, that could absolutely happen. Z-Play Gaming asks, where is Wolverine? Your guess is as good as mine, Z-Play. Your guess is as good as mine. Thank you so much, Berserk Wolf. I really appreciate that. I'll see you later, pal. As far as Wolverine goes, man, if they somehow pull that off, like even if it's not Hugh Jackman, if they just have like a little cameo of like the back of his head and that's like a sneak, like the claws coming out, that'd be pretty cool. Dimitar about Punisher. He says, I think I saw him in the scene where Ant-Man is watching all the missing people. Oh. So he was on one of the missing person posters? I gotta go back and watch it. That's pretty cool. Dimitar, if you saw that, that's pretty sharp eyes. Good on you. Whatever it takes. Billy says whatever it takes. Yes. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Man, so much happened in this movie. So much happened in this trailer. Like, when you think about it, this trailer was awesome at showing us everything we wanted to see, but not giving away anything about the movie, except for maybe the awesome uniforms. Iron Man asks, what is your theory about the explosion in Avengers HQ? That is a really good question. I'm not sure about that, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure. I don't know what to think about that. I don't know what to think about that. You're talking about the part where Ant-Man is like going through the explosion, right? In the trailer. I'm not sure what to think about that. Mukun says it's a 3-hour-long movie. Yeah. Well, when you think about it, this movie deserves to be 3 hours long. Like, it's 10 years in the making. It deserves to be 3 hours long. Talking with Jay, bring me Thanos. I agree, pal. I hope we get that line again. Maybe. I think we'll get a version of it. Like, I think we'll just get him yelling Thanos with Stormbreakers like flying at him. I think we'll get something like that. Yellow fellow, am I the only one who doesn't like Nat's new red hair? Like with the highlights in it? I don't know, man. She looked hella fine sitting there in the chair all like that, looking at Cap, all melancholy. She was looking at, she looked pretty fine. I'm not going to lie. Z-Play Gaming. Cap is going to be wearing the scale suit from the comics. I bet $5. I hope not. I hope not. We already got the little Easter egg of that in the first Captain America movie, and I hope he don't. If he does, it should be like an updated version, so like a modernized version of it, so it doesn't look as cartoony, like with the pirate boots and like the wings on the helmet. I hope it's not that crazy. Well, guys. Well, one more. Daniel Borges says, I'm really excited to see this movie. By the way, keep doing reactions. I love them all. Thank you so much, Daniel. I really appreciate that. Keep on stopping by. Keep on watching them, because the more you guys watch them, the more I'll do. Okay, I love you. I like your videos, man. Thank you so much, Mukun Kumar. I love you too. All right, guys. Well, I've been going for a half an hour. I think it's about time I called it a wrap. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you're watching in the replay, be sure to jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the Avengers Endgame trailer. Everyone in the chat, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Avengers Endgame is going to be one wild ride, ladies and gentlemen. One wild ride. Oh, one more. We got Iron Man Hanth says, what about the red tone in the trailers? Loved the selective coloring in the trailers. Absolutely love that. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Really appreciate every single one of you. Love you all. Stay hyped for this movie. Stay hyped for this movie. I'll see you guys in the next reaction. I'll catch you later.